Hi everyone, it's Doreen, my Bedazzled Treasures, and today I have something to share with you. This was a swap that I was in on ooh-la-la-vintagetreasures.com, and Patty, the owner, and myself, we did a swap there with a lot of wonderful ladies, and the pocket swap that my partner was Patty. Hi Patty! And she lives actually only an hour away from me. She created this beautiful pocket right here in the Shabby Chic tones. I did a video, so you can check out the video, and I shared all the things that she, sent to me. But unfortunately, my package did not arrive. And first of all, I have to say, Patty, I am so sorry that you never received my package because it got lost in the mail. I did a lot of tracking. I tried to find it, and they said that it goes to a warehouse. And so, long story short, she never got my package. So I contacted Patty through emails, and then we talked on the phone. And she said, "Well," she said, I'm really sad that I didn't get your package." And I said, "So am I." I said, "Because I had a lot of vintage goodies in there for you that you did not receive." And so she said, "Well, if you don't want to make me a pocket," she goes, "I don't care, just make me anything. I'll be happy with it." So I said, "Okay, I'll go ahead and make you something." But first, my point was is that you always want to get a tracking number in anything that you do, because if I had got a tracking number, I could have found the package. And I feel really badly about that. And that's why I'm putting this out on video, because it's just really sad when somebody doesn't get their package, and it's not really fair. And she told me I could give her something I already created, but I didn't want to do that either because I felt like I needed to make her something very special for waiting, and it was her first swap. So it was really sad. And so anyways, we become friends, and we've been talking on the phone and everything. And Patty happens to love pink, and you guys know me, I love pink as well. So let me share with you what I made for Patty. Let me just go ahead and move the camera down so you can see it a little bit better. So I created her a stick pin cushion. This is using a lot of beautiful yumminess. Hopefully I got a good camera angle here, but I'm going to show you first this is the front. I used the styrofoam, it's a styrofoam square, and I did another video on one that I created, and the video shares with you how I made it as well, so you can go back and reference that. But this particular one, I wanted to make it very luscious looking for Patty because she loves beautiful, luscious things. And so I created this using the square, and then this beautiful fabric. Right here on the top is that beautiful rose fabric, and you can't really tell. This is what it looks like. I put it on the bottom as well. And what I did is I took the fabric and I ripped it. You cut it and then you rip it, and then it makes this beautiful frayed edge. So I went ahead and did that. Put that on the bottom. I first covered it with a really lightweight material underneath it, and then I went ahead and added the fabric over the top because I just wanted it to have, a lot of stability. So that's what I did. Enough of the rambling, right? Okay, so here we go. So what I did is I added one of my vintage sequin flowers that you guys have seen in a lot of my projects. I added that with a little bow right there with some pearls. I made her 3 stick pins, and I added these flowers here. Are absolutely gorgeous. I got them at Goodwill, but I've seen these at Michael's. They're made of like a foam material, and they're just really neat. And they cut really well, so if you want to just cut the rosebud out, you can do that as well. So then I put a vintage wedding flower here as well. Here's one of the Ooh La La flowers in the pink ballet slipper. And that's just one of the rosebuds there. A couple of Wild Orchid Crafts. This one's here, Wild Orchid Crafts. Here's another one of my tutu flowers here, and I added some rhinestone bling. And let's see, up here on this side is a little vintage flower as well with a pearl in the center. And then this is right here, Recollections leaf that I glittered up with, what is that stuff? That Tim Holtz, oh my goodness, I'm losing track of what this stuff is. You just, it's made of that glittery stuff. Anyways, and then I added a little bit of it to here, this flower. This is Wild Orchid Crafts. And Lovely, because she's a lovely person for waiting so long for me. So this way she'll remember that I created this for her. And I created a pocket right here. I added this pocket. This came off of a jacket. And I added a pocket here and gave her some rhinestone bling and created this little clock here. And this is from the Girls Papery. I love this collection, and I added some more glitter glue to this one here. And she can put a photo on it and put it inside as well. Then I also added some of this yummy trim here. What happened was is the ribbon that I used, this is that beautiful ribbon that I've created my Paris album with, and it looks like this, but I painted it pink. And you'll see that it, the camera's not picking it up, but it has quite a lot of shimmer on it. So I took it and I painted it pink. And this was my last little piece left, and I wanted to use it for Patty. So I created, I just went around the square, and it didn't fit all the way across. So then I just, you know how we do, we just make things work anyway. So I just added the ribbon here and filled it in and added some ribbon and sequins at the top and just kind of made it work. So that way it had that front look to it. So that's what it looks like there. Then I added up here, just stuck a pin here and some jewelry pieces and hung this charm right here with some pearls and just gave it a, so she could take it off if she wants to use it on something else. But this pin is just stuck down in there. And then over here, hopefully you can see this. I'm going to go a little closer. This is a vintage perfume bottle. And I thought this was such a cute idea, like if it was on top of a dresser. So I added some of my vintage lace down here. And this is the bottle, what it looks like. Hopefully you can see. And then I used some of the crystals that I put in some of my bouquets. And I added that beautiful feather right there. And it just set the whole thing off. And I just love that little bottle with the little wispy feather. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you the sides. It's pretty plain on the sides. It's just a beautiful fabric. And there's the back. This is what it looks like in the back. And there's the other side. I just didn't feel like it needed anything else on the sides because it was pretty busy on the top. And I know Patty likes things that are really pretty and elegant. So I also found this trim at Joann's, and I have another video to share with you on some things that I made with this trim as well. So, but it's really pretty. It's a metallic yarn, and then it has this fringe on it. It's just really beautiful. So I thought it went perfect with what I was making for her. So that's what I made for her, and let me show you the stick pins. I hate to take the stick pins out, but I will just to show you. Using the Ooh La La, this right here, one of these carnation famous flowers that everybody loves. I used that and some pearls and made that for her. And it just sticks perfectly down in the styrofoam when you put it back where it's supposed to go. And then this one here is just a simple little pearl with a crystal. So I made that one. And then this one is with some Swarovski crystals. And this is a cat eye bead and a vintage pearl and this beautiful rose piece right there. So that's what I did for her in this stick pin cushion. Patty, I hope you like this. This is what I created for you, and hopefully you'll enjoy putting this somewhere in your craft room. And I also did make you some other things to share with you. As you see here in the background, I made, this is just a purse I found at Goodwill. It's not vintage, but I really liked it because it had the little ruffles, and I had made you another purse that was vintage, and I decorated it up with lace. But this one I couldn't do that because it just already had the ruffles on it. So what I did is I added one of my, this is a spray that I made using some of my tea-dyed laces. And I'm going to get a little bit close so you guys can see. Hopefully that's not too close. And this was a spray that I took apart off of a vintage hat. And I just really loved this actual flower. It has a lot of pretty details in it. You really can't see it in the camera, but and I just made this little collection for you on the purse. So that's what I did there. Added a little vintage button with some bling in it, and some seam binding, and a pink leaf, and some of the Ooh La La ballet slipper flowers that go in the bouquet. So I just kind of created this bouquet to go on this purse. You can use the purse as well. It's very functional. And I'll go ahead and I'll show you inside. It has just the pink inside. That's what it looks like inside. And then I also I created some other goodies for you that I'm not going to share here, but it'll come in the mail in your package. So this will be going out tomorrow, and I'll post this video really soon because I have some other videos to share with you guys. Thank you everybody for watching. Patty, thank you for being such a sweetheart and waiting for your package. I really appreciate your patience. And you guys just think twice before you send a package out without using the tracking information, and try and make sure you get a tracking number so that if in case your package gets lost. Thanks everybody, and stay tuned. I have another video to share with you. Bye everyone.